In this video, you'll learn how to adjust the thumbnail size in the DaVinci Resolve Project Manager so you can see your projects exactly the way you prefer. This is a simple tweak, but it can make browsing your projects much more comfortable, especially if you work with a lot of them. First, open DaVinci Resolve as you normally would. When the program launches, you'll arrive at the Project Manager. This is the screen that shows all your existing projects, usually as a grid or list of thumbnail previews. If you're not seeing this screen, you may already be inside a project. In that case, just return to the Project Manager by closing the current project or choosing the option to go back to the project selection screen from the File menu. Once you're on the Project Manager screen, take a moment to look over the layout. You should see your projects displayed as thumbnails, each one representing a different timeline or job you've created. This is where you'll be adjusting the size of those preview images so they're either more compact or easier to see at a glance. Now direct your attention to the bottom right corner of the Project Manager window. Along that lower edge, you'll find a few controls related to how your projects are displayed. Among them, there is a small slider dedicated to controlling thumbnail size. It may look like a horizontal bar with a handle you can drag left and right, sometimes with small and large thumbnail icons at each end. Move your mouse over that thumbnail size slider and click and hold the handle. As you drag this control, you'll be changing how big or small each project thumbnail appears. If you drag the slider to the left, the thumbnails become smaller. This is especially useful when you have a large number of projects and you want to see more of them on the screen at once without scrolling as much. Smaller thumbnails give you a more compact bird's eye view of your entire project library, which can make it easier to spot the project name you're looking for. On the other hand, if you drag the slider to the right, the thumbnails grow larger. Larger thumbnails make the visual preview of each project much easier to see. This can be really helpful if you rely on the image to identify your projects or if you prefer a more visual workspace. It's also handy if you're working on a high-resolution display or sitting a bit farther from your screen, where small icons might be harder to read. Take a moment to slowly move the slider back and forth until you find a size that feels comfortable. You'll see the thumbnails update in real time as you adjust.